Hey viewers, welcome to Real Astrology. Once again, I'm Vanita, Lenka. I'm a Vedic Astrologer, and today I'm going to be talking about week 49th of the year 2023. This is from the 4th till the 10th of December, and many changes happening this week as well. Whenever planets, they form a connection, there are certain events that we can anticipate. Suppose you have some planet which you are running the Dasha of, and that planet forms a connection with a malefic planet in your chart. So remember that day might just suffer because of this moon's ingress in that particular zone. And the vice versa. Whenever there is a planet's Dasha which is going on, and that forms a good connection with this moon, so those 2 quarter days are going to be very favorable for you. So what is in store for this week, I'm going to be sharing in a bit. And if at all you haven't subscribed my channel, please do subscribe in, because these are all live sessions that I do, and definitely no scripted videos and no edited videos. These are all live sessions, and they actually bring you the realities and the genuinity attached to the videos. And that's the reason, I always feel that, you should always remember your roots from where you have come from. So that is how you grow in life, because that root will be the actual cause of your growth. And if you forget your roots, definitely you're not going to rise and shine in life. I have seen this happening in many lives around me. So that's the reason, I always feel that, we must actually do some good deed at least one good deed in the whole week. So please do that. And this week, let's see how it is going to be for one and all, and all the 12 signs. All right. So I will be doing the yearly soon, because I'm getting many messages that when are the yearlies coming in, and of course January 2024 readings also. So I will be sharing very soon all of that. So this week we have moon's ingress in 3 zodiac signs as always, and moon is going to be in Leo, Virgo, and Libra. So that means that this moon is going to be from the 4th to the 5th in trine to Jupiter and Mercury, and aspected by Saturn, in mutual aspect to Saturn, and 6 to 8 in Virgo sign in Rahu Ketu axis. And if you're watching my videos, that means I use the true notes. So as per true notes, this is the first time moon is going to be with Ketu. So Libra 9 to 10th with Venus opposite Jupiter, retrograde Jupiter, and trine to Saturn also. So let me start sharing with you the screen and show you what exactly I'm talking about. If at all you are following astrology, you are a student of astrology, or you are actually learning astrology. So when you see moon is going to be in the Leo sign, that means it's going to be giving you some kind of, inclination towards your children, your family life. You're going to be very much involved in some activities which are creative also. Whenever moon is in Leo sign, that happens. And people do feel that, there is more of fun activity we should get involved in, some kind of romantic activities we should get involved in. So that is the Leo's thing, and following some rituals also is, or some mantras you can also chant during this time. It's really very a wonderful phase for one and all when moon is in Leo sign, and fun activities also can take place. Of course, there is a trinal aspect of Jupiter and trinal aspect of Mercury also here. So this is good for acquiring knowledge, writing a book, etc. Also, if you want to initiate a book. So Saturn is there right opposite this moon. So this is going to be also a very, getting into the depth and the detail of everything. Then we come to the Virgo sign, when moon is going to be in this from 6th to the 8th in the Virgo sign. So this is the time when you will, so as you can see, from 6th to the 8th, this moon is going to be in Rahu Ketu axis. So there can be some anxiety, some superfluous activities also, or maybe you're going to be working really hard during this time. This is for one and all, so you can just decide about it. Getting into the nitty-gritties is one thing, but being over suspicious is another. So just draw a line and see what is the bifurcation. Also, being in the service industry is going to be helpful. If you are into a spiritual, following some spiritual activities is also going to be very helpful. any kind of medical treatments if you want to go ahead. So this is a good time. Also, moon is going to be in the Libra sign in the conjunction with Venus and Jupiter right opposite this. So in Libra, you feel that harmony with your partner, and in relationships, people will find some breakthroughs also. Maybe somebody who's solo till now might find somebody special. Also, there is a possibility of you craving for beauty and aesthetics. Also, you might just go for shopping. You might just be redoing your place as well, or buying a vehicle is also quite likely. So this is what this week is looking like. And as you can see, I have mentioned in the beginning part that there is a beautiful Moon Saturn mutual aspect, Venus Saturn exact trine. So I will be sharing those dates also when I'm doing the readings. And Mars and Jupiter are also this week going to be at the exact degrees at 6-8 relationship. Jupiter in the sign of Mars, and Mars is going to be in its own zone in the Scorpio sign at the exact degrees as Jupiter. Mercury and Jupiter are going to be in the exact trine. As you can see, Mercury is going to be at 12 degrees, and Jupiter also is going to be at 12 degrees. So this is what the week looks like. And Rahu is, okay, let me share with you the date. So as you can see, Venus and Saturn are at exact trines to each other on the 6th of December. So what does this mean? If they are at exact degrees, it means that this Saturn is going to be making your partner a very serious towards seriousness or serious approach towards a relationship. It's not going to be a superficial kind of a thing. Also, when we have Mercury in exact degrees to this Jupiter, so as you can see, it's going to be at the exact degrees on the 8th of December. So this is a beautiful time to communicate and follow some rituals, and maybe, just acquire some knowledge, gain some attention. As far as your communication is concerned, people will listen to you. So all that is what happens when these kind of conjunctions in the sky happen. It's not that they're going to be conjunct, but they are going to be forming a connection whenever the degrees play a very important role, whether they are forming a 2-12 relationship, 6-8 relationship, or they're forming a 3-11 relationship. It's definitely going to be a 1-5-9 relationship. So these are all important associations, or we can say forming a connection with each other. So especially when they're in trine, that means they're in the same elements. So Saturn and Venus are in the same airy element, and Jupiter and Mercury are in fiery elements. So this means that you're going to be quite zealous now. You're going to be quite enthusiastic about your communication with people, or travels, or acquiring knowledge, or religious belief system, because Jupiter is knowledge and religion also. Mars is the energy and vitality, and it's combust in the sky right now. Until January, it is going to be combust. So when Mars is going to be also, at the same degrees, almost at the same degrees as Jupiter, or we can say that this Mars is going to be at the same degrees in 6-8 relationship, that means it's not forming a good relationship with Jupiter. So there can be some health issues in the globally we can experience also. Okay, and there can be too much of agitation in the public, because Mars and Saturn are in mutual aspect also. So there can be, in masses, people can experience a lot of aggression. And Sun being in the 8th sign of the natural zodiac, it means that this is going to be the authorities, the leaders, or the politicians, or the ones who are at the highest position, they will suffer. They will not be able to make right kind of choices and decisions also, because Saturn is looking. So Saturn means masses win. Okay, so this is what this week looks like. And as you know, I love to explain what exactly is happening in the sky in the summary part. So you can straight away skip also if at all you want to know what exactly is happening as per your zodiac sign. So I, as you know, take up readings as per the ascendant, moon sign, or the Dasha also. So let me write it here for you, and then starting with the predictions. All right. Also, I want to say that the nakshatra transit of moon is very, very important if at all you want to know and understand what exactly is happening about the nakshatras. So moon is going to be in Magha nakshatra from 3rd to the 4th December midnight, and 4th midnight to 6th December early morning in Purva Falguni, Uttara Falguni 6th to 7th December early morning, Hasta from 7 to 8th, Chitra from 8 to 9, and Swati from 9 to 10. So this is also very important to know, because whenever moon is passing through these nakshatras, these people will experience the results even more. So you might feel restless, or you might feel unwell, or you might feel little happy also. The happy situations also happen when moon is in these zones and they are in dignity in your chart. So you have to see for yourself. That's why I mention all of these things. All right. So, so as I said, I take up the predictions as per the ascendant, moon sign, also moon sign, we must say, and dasha sign wise, dasha or antradasha, okay, antradasha sign, okay. Now, what is this antradasha sign? To the ones who are listening to me for the first time must know that this is as per your ascendant, which is your first house, as Jupiter is in the first sign right now. This is the zodiac man or the Kal Purusha Kundali. So this is what, it means that, if you're in the dasha of some planet, and that planet must be seated somewhere. Suppose you have a dasha of Venus, and Venus is in Capricorn. So make Capricorn your first house. Maybe you have a Venus Antradasha also. So make Capricorn your first house and see the planetary positions. Or if you are in the Antradasha, because Venus is the long dasha, so come to the Antardasha of Venus. So maybe it's Venus Mercury. So make Mercury signs. Suppose Mercury is in Scorpio. So make Scorpio your ascendant, your first house, and see where the planetary positions are. That's how we must see also. Apart from just ascendant and moon, people will be talking only ascendant and moon, and 90% of the predictions fail because of that. So you should see for your personalized reading what is your dasha sign. All right. Sometimes moon matches up more also, I've seen. Anyhow, so let's start with the predictive for Aries natives first. Okay. So 1 second. All right. So for Aries natives, moon is going to be transiting your 4th, 5th, and 5th, 6th, and 7th houses this week, and it's going to be forming a very beautiful connection with the outer planets, that is Jupiter, Saturn, and in trine to Mercury. So this means that this is going to be a good start if you want to follow some rituals, want to perform some religious activity, ceremony at home, mantra chanting. You will be more inclined towards all of that, and you will be connected to your children, childbirth, or conception. That news also comes through. Also, there is a possibility of some travel plans that you have been thinking of, because Mercury is in trine. Some kind of communication with your father might just be a kickstart to a new beginning. Or Saturn means it's in the 11th house. That means there is a beautiful yoga which is forming in the sky, because 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th signs, rulers are forming a connection with this moon. So any travel plans, any new job change, or job, if you have to join, or you're waiting for a new job prospect. So this is a beautiful time. But there can be that your friends might just get detached from you this week, and you might just experience some kind of highs and lows in your friendships, in the community you move around in. The best thing is to be more charitable during this week. Rahu is, as it is transiting your 12th house, lack of sleep. So just do the salt remedy that I keep giving in all my videos. Soak your feet before sleeping in the salt water in the bathtub, and then clean your feet well and go off to sleep without using your mobile phones or any electronic gadgets. So that's the remedy that I give everybody whosoever has a Rahu in the 12th house, because lack of sleep is one of the ways wherein you have a downfall in all the other spheres also. So sleep well, and you see that it's not going to be an interconnected connection with other spheres of life. They also flourish. So sleep well. Also, Mars and Sun are in trine to Rahu, so you must perform some tarpana or any kind of puja remedy for your ancestors, or feed the needy this week, so that you don't experience that kind of uneasiness, because Sun is forming a connection with Rahu in the water sign. So this is going to be a very beautiful time to feed the needy with some liquids. If you can donate something in whites or milk products, etc. So that will be really a wonderful remedy to do. Also, Mars is combust, so your Lagnesh is combust in the 8th house. So this might bring about some health issues to you also, and feet region, bones, blood related issues must go in for checkups, because your 7th house is afflicted, or we can say hemmed between malefics. So your partner is also going to be experiencing some health issues, highs and lows at the workplace also. This can bring about too much of getting into nitty-gritties when Ketu is in the 6th house, and this moon from the 6th to the 8th is going to be conjunct this Ketu. So your health is going to be the concern area this week. So you have to be cautious about what you say to others, what you eat, how you exercise. Adequate sleep is a must during this time. Also, moon is going to be for the first time, as per the true north transit, going to be conjunct this Ketu. So this might bring about some scheduling of health checkup, or going in for some nurturing kind of activity, healing somebody also. That is also possible. There can be some stress which can lead to some digestive problems also. So just make sure that you're looking after your stomach region, because Ketu is in the stomach region. And Ketu in the Virgo sign will make you very analytical, suspicious kinds. So be careful, be watchful about that. And your children might become a little aggressive also. They can also go in for some tooth region or health mouth region, they can have some troubles also. And I have seen that, the uncles and aunts, you will get detached from them. You will not be maybe conversing with them, or you will have some kind of relationship issues when Ketu is in your 6th house. And moon, of course, your 4th lord ruler, is going to be conjunct. So mother might be having some issues also to deal with the uncles and aunts. Also, we have, if you can see, on the either sides of the 7th house, we have a Ketu and a Mars. That means 7th house is hemmed between malefics. So this means that there is a possibility of a break in relationship also. And you might be thinking of, maybe getting remarried, or there can be that you have troubles with the partners. If you are married, with partners, family members also this week. So just be careful, because moon is going to be also hemmed between malefics and Libra sign on the 9th and the 10th. Just stay calm. That's the only remedy I can prescribe you by the end of the week, because you can, and thankfully Jupiter is the saving grace. So it could be that if you go for some spiritual retreat or something, so this is a good remedy for you. Stay calm and just be in that meditative mode, and things will fall in place. In case you're thinking of going in for some therapy, etc. So this is the week you will be going in for that as well, if you want to initiate that. For as far as your relationship with your subordinates and your bosses is concerned, this is a good time. Maybe you will be coming across some influential people, and they'll be guiding you and helping you this week. So go ahead with it. And if at all you want to go for repayment of your loans, etc., this is a good time. And if you want to go in for some writing skills, enhancing your writing skills, this will be a good week for you. All right. Coming to the next sign, that is Taurus. All right. For Taurus natives, moon is going to be transiting your 4th, 5th, and 6th houses. 4th house from the 4th to the 5th, 5th house, 6th to the 8th, and Libra sign, that is 6th house from 9th to the 10th. Now, when moon is in the 4th house, it's right opposite Saturn, as you can see. So there can be some kind of detaching energies as far as your work is concerned, or maybe you're working from home on the 4th and the 5th. You're lying low, or maybe you've just traveled and come back and you're not feeling up to going anywhere. This is also a good time to get connected with your children, with your family members. Also, just be in that cheerful and a playful mood at home, or going in for some renovation at the home front. You have to take care of your mother's health, because Rahu is in the 8th house from your 4th. So this can bring about, because Saturn is also looking during this week, moon, and we have, Jupiter also looking at this moon. So this can also lead to some foreign connections. Maybe you're going to be investing somewhere in the foreign lands, or you're going to be conversing with people who are interested in your projects, etc. So this is a very beautiful week to start some new projects, but it is also the time when you have to be cautious about your mental health also, because you are too burnt out. You have to take some rest. Ketu is in your fifth house, and moon is also going to be there for the first time as per the true nodes. It's going to be conjunct Ketu on the 6th to the 8th. So this is like, bringing, it's like a house on fire. So you have to be careful as far as your relationship with your partner is concerned. And it can lead to some detaching energies. You can be getting more religiously inclined. It can also lead to some kind of connection with the partner who is very religiously inclined or very spiritually inclined. So that is also going to be very analytic, and you're going to be very analytical this week about your projects and about your presentations or about your accounts. You're going to be very meticulously designing and doing all of that. And moon is also forming a connection with the with Venus this week, and it's going to be in the 6th house, 9th to the 10th. So this is very good to look after your health. Maybe you want to make changes in your personality, in your looks. So this is a good period. And if at all you're already, in that zone where you have started some new job or some new assignment, so this is going to be a very busy week for you. So you can just go ahead with whatever work is there in your hand to complete all of that. Also, we have, I've seen that, mother might be just having good communications with your family members, or maybe, you're going to be also meeting somebody from the family this week, and you will feel quite light about it. Maybe you will be going in for some fitness regime or a diet regime. Also, you might be just starting. Also, Venus in the 6th house doesn't feel that great because he debilitates in the Virgo sign. So this might bring about suspicion in your married life, being the ruler of your lagna. So this can lead to digestive issues, also some kidney related issues. You have to take care of your health with this Venus in the 6th house, but it is in Libra sign, so that is a saving grace. And also it is hemmed between Ketu and Mars. So you have to take care of your speech and your partner's health also. This might bring about some children might just be getting little rough at speech also, or they can be becoming too much inclined towards spiritualism also. Suddenly you will find them, chanting mantras, etc., or meeting somebody who is going to be guiding them through as well. Also, we have Mars and Sun in the 7th house, Jupiter in the 12th, Mercury in the 8th. So I've already made videos on individual videos on the same. But yes, this might bring about some ego clashes with your partner, also with Sun and Mars in the 7th house. Mars is combust, also being the ruler of your 7th house is combust. So it might be that your partner is craving for attention during this week. So you have to be very, very, sensitive about his or her nature or her temperament. So that will be really good if you pay attention to them. Saturn is looking here as well. So 7th house. So this is also going to make your partner very serious in the endeavors. If you're single solo, then you might find a partner during this week by the end of the week. Okay. Then we are heading to a new moon also. So I'll make the video of the same next week. So, and as you can see, Venus is going to be at the same degrees as Jupiter, and Mars is also going to be at the same degrees as Jupiter in 6-8 relationship. So this might trigger, some kind of health issues to you. So take care. And Mercury and Jupiter are also one by one going to be, at the same degrees as Jupiter. So this is something which, and also Saturn and Venus are going to be at the same degrees this week. So a lot many changes, and Rahu is in Gandanta still. So there can be complications with your friends, friend circle you move around in. So you have to pick and choose what you really want, but it's very good time to be a politician yourself or get your work done through the politicians or the influential people. and a job change coming your way also this week. If you want to go ahead with some writing skills, enhancing your vocabulary, etc. So this is a good week for you. If you're all any vocabulary, depending on your job profile, so you can upskill yourself this week. So this is what this week looks like. And what I can suggest to do is that uplift your Venus, dress up well, talk well, be soft, and just also upgrade yourself, in all spheres of life. If at all you're feeling that you need a wardrobe change, etc. So just go slowly by slowly and change. This is the time, because Venus is in Libra sign till the 25th of December. So this will be really good. And be careful of the people who are going to be backstabbing you this week. So be careful if somebody is conspiring against you already at the workplace. Okay. Coming to the next sign, that is Gemini. All right. So for Gemini natives, this week, Moon is going to be transiting your third, fourth, and fifth houses. Fourth, fifth in the third house, 6 to 8 in the fourth, and 9 to the 10th in your fifth house. So when Moon is in the third house, you have that feeling to converse with people. You want to just actually, converse or maybe sort out things with your siblings, your peers. Maybe you connect with your gurus, your teachers this week. And it could be that you're traveling. So some travel plans will definitely be materializing and will be for your betterment also. Some growth prospects coming your way. Siblings might fall sick this week because from Moon, there is a Rahu in the 8th house. So take care of your siblings' health. Just pay attention to what they are saying. Maybe they want to convey something to you, you're not listening. So be more communicative and understand them. Also, there is a possibility that there is a clash also, because from Moon, Rahu is in the 8th house, so it can bring about clashes also amongst each other. Moon is going to be in trine to Mercury and Jupiter also. It's a beautiful time to connect with your friends. Also, maybe you are going to be very emotional about your children this week, and you're going to be having some good communication with them. Or maybe you're going to be taking them out for an outing, for a sports activity. It's a good time. Also, from the perspective of your, your communication with your partner is concerned. So this might be a very positive week to communicate and to maybe decide about your future plans also. Maybe you're going to be planning your travels, your journeys, and also you're going to be very serious about whatever you're taking up, some new assignments in your hands also. So this is a beautiful time. For your friends, as far as your friends is concerned, you might just get very serious about your friends also. This is a beautiful week to start with, to travel, for a presentation, for a project to take up. Okay. Also about your financial growth. This is a good start. 6 to the 7, there is a possibility of somebody at the work, at your home front, falling sick. You're taking them to him or her to the doctor, maybe mother, father, somebody at the home front, you have to be looking after. And this is from the 6 to the 8. Take care. And maybe something breaks at home and you have to mend it. You have to repair it. That is also quite likely. And health, of course, you have to take care. Your speech related issues, if you are experiencing, or you're very suspicious kind, so you have to work through that as well. Also, there is a possibility of connecting with your children, with your, your inner self, or maybe, the hobbies that you want to pursue. So this is a good time from the 9th to the 10th. And you can start learning some new instrument, musical instrument, or you can design something if you are already a designer, etc. This is a very beautiful week for doing some kind of healing activities, practices also for astrology as well. Also, there is a possibility when Venus and Saturn are in trine, and there is a huge chance of your children getting involved in some serious activities or something to do with studies, overseas journeys, or maybe some changes in their life as well coming through. If at all you are in the Dasha of Saturn, Venus, or Jupiter. And this is a good time for your progress as far as your monetary growth is concerned. This week will bring too many projects or too much of inflow of money or investors that you're looking for from the overseas as well. There is a blocked energy as far as your children is concerned. They feel a little suffocated. maybe with they're having complications with their friends. The communication gap is there with their friends, with their peers. From Venus, there is a Mercury from the 5th house. There's a Mercury transit in the 3rd house, and 7th house is a retrograde Jupiter. So with your children's, siblings or children's partner, they can have some kind of gap, a communication gap also. You should guide them through, that don't lose hope. This is the time when you will experience these kind of things, and then you will come out of it also gradually. With Mercury turning retrograde, things might just mellow down. Okay. So Lagnesh is looking at the 1st house. So this is definitely a very positive one as far as your relationship with your partner is concerned. This week, you will be communicative, and you will also find a potential partner at your, in the circle that you move around in. So this week is a very constantly a week, which is an improving week. Okay. So that's what. If at all you have to go in for any purchase of property or anything to do with your purchase of land, real estate related issues, so this is not the time. This might be a problematic phase as far as your renovation, etc. is also concerned, because Ketu is transiting, though it is for the 18 months transit, but still, it is just at the 29 degrees of just transited through. So you just have to wait for things to move. Okay. It might be a little delayed. Coming to the Cancer sign. Sorry. For Cancer natives, this moon is going to be your Lagnesh, of course, is going to be transiting your 2nd, 3rd, and 4th houses. 4th to the 5th in the 2nd house. So you're going to be concerned, or you're going to be thinking about your finances very seriously. You're going to be putting more effort towards working through your projects or your, financials, or you're going to be meeting people, and you're going to be sorting things out also, because Saturn is there in the 8th house and looking at this moon. So you are going to be very serious, or you are going to be feeling restricted in your approach towards your financials with your family members also. As far as your ancestral property is concerned or inheritance is concerned, you will get through the breakthrough, and you will get some kind of positive energy there, some good news from there, that side. Moon is going to be conjunct Ketu on the 6th, 7th, and 8th. So this is the time when you will feel quite detached energies with your siblings, with your partner, also with your, friend circle. You're feeling quite, because since Ketu has transited through your 3rd house, your communication has mellowed down or come down. You don't feel like, talking to people much, or you don't want to give in to them. You just feel like, just being aloof, and you're already, not up to it. You're experiencing that kind of Ketu transit. And when moon comes there, so you're mentally also quite anxious. Your travels, your journeys might be very cumbersome or delayed, or this can also cause some kind of breakdown of your vehicle. You might just forget your passport at home, and you have to go back and get it. It can happen. I have done it, with my mobile phone. I left my phone at home, and I had to go back from the counter where I was just boarding. I was just about to, get the check-in thing. So from that counter, I have come back when I wanted to look for my tickets. So that's happened also. Anyhow, when, these things happen, it is for the good, because when you're going back, it means that Saturn really wants to, finish off some karma of yours, and then you go, maybe you would have experienced something worse. So this is like a saving grace. I always take that way. Any wrong thing that has happened to me in life, I've always taken it as a stepping stone to success, or maybe something good or some grace is coming through from the divine. So when moon is going to be in your 4th house, that is on the 9th and 10th. So this is the time when you will experience very positive energies at the home front. You will feel like, you feel elated as it is, when Venus and moon are there, together. So you're maybe you're going to go for shopping with your family members. You'll be connecting with your friends because it's the 11th lord in the in the 4th house. So this might bring about your connection with your friends at that time. When Ketu is there in the 3rd house, so it just breaks, but you reconcile and you start talking to your family members, or you connect with your family members. You have been traveling, you come back home, you meet your people. So that is something which gives you a very positive vibe. But remember, there's a Ketu and Mars on the either side of Venus. So you do feel blocked, or you feel that you're not able to make right kind of choices and decisions during this time. So be careful, and don't spend too much on things that you really don't want, because Venus in the 4th house will definitely push you to buy vehicles, real estate related issues to solve, which will take time. But this definitely is going to be a push and pull kind of a phase. You have to be really calm, if you have to make decisions like that. Also, Jupiter is there, so it's good for especially 9th and the 10th. You will be happy at the place of work, and something which is stuck, so that will start moving, and you will get positive results as far as your work is concerned. Mercury in the 6th house, take care of your relationship with your uncles and aunts, and also if you want to go in for some kind of health checks, you can do that as well. Maybe some skin related problems you have been experiencing, so this is a good time if you want to get that cleared also. So children might get a little aggressive or detached. They might feel a little detached, in fact. So take care, listen to them. Also be sensitive and receptive. Coming to the next sign, that is Leo. So for Leo natives, Moon is going to be in your 1st house on the 4th and the 5th. So this is going to be in trine to Jupiter and Mercury also. So you're going to be maybe traveling, you're going to be thinking of growth, financial growth, and new perspectives, and you're forming new perspective towards life. You're self-introspecting also. You're going to be a healer. Your wife might be, or your husband might be becoming little detached, or self-introspective, or very serious in the approach, restrictive in speech also. But at the same time, if you're solo, you might find a partner. And Rahu is in the 8th house, so take care of your health and your speech. Also, this will lead to some kind of new projects coming also in your hand, because Rahu is in the 8th house looking at the foreign land 12th house from there. So this is definitely going to be very potential period as far as your job and your work is concerned. This is a good time period for that. But at the same time, you have detaching energies as far as your family is concerned. You're going to be having untimely meals. Take care of your dental treatments if you have to go for. Also, this is a good time for initiation of a romance, communication with somebody who is going to be helping you, some female counterparts this week. Also, this is going to be bringing about some changes in your work environment also. Some bosses are going to change, or they're going to be joining some new departments, and you're going to be also changing departments, maybe, that is also quite likely. Also, there is a possibility of a purchase of property and land this week. If at all you're thinking of selling off your vehicle, so you will get a good price for that. But you have to take care of your siblings. Maybe the energies are pretty low and out for your siblings. They are feeling quite blocked. They're feeling quite choked because of the environment and the surroundings. Maybe their work at the work culture, that is impacting them mentally. Your siblings, your neighbors, your friends, they need you. So support them, be supportive. Take the help of your father-like figures, guru. Maybe follow the religious rituals this week. Maybe some kind of celebration, some kind of havan, homam, all of that you can be doing as well. Some kind of puja, some kind of ritual you're going to be doing this week. So this is a very positive week for all of that. Also, there is a possibility of travels during the middle and the end of the week. So make sure that your documents are intact, and you're going to be maybe applying for some visa, PR, etc. So this is 9th and 10th would be the good dates, I would say. Okay, your children are going to be going in for some educational program or some kind of some kind of stage shows or something, some presentation they're going to be making and presenting. So that is also going to be a very a good feel good factor for you. Okay, coming to the next sign, that is Virgo. All right. So for Virgo natives, moon is going to be in your 12th house and it's going to be in your first and the second house of this week. So it's going to be in your 12th house from 4th to the 5th in the Leo sign. So this is going to be bringing about something, some hidden emotions out. You're going to be feeling that you want to, that need to convey things now, but you're just planning everything right now, because when moon is in the 12th house, you feel quite detached. You want to be at peace, actually, with the commotion that is happening. Jupiter is also looking here. So this is a beautiful time to maybe start reading a book or performing some, puja, etc. Or, just be in your shell, self-introspecting, acquiring knowledge, maybe going in for some astrological, books that you're going to be buying and reading. That is also quite possible. You are going to be quite to yourself during this time, 4th and the 5th. As it is, Saturn is also looking here. So this brings about the spiritual you, too much of spirituality, too much of artistic bent of mind, poetic you. You can write a poem also, but you do feel lonely and guilty also of something. So you're going through a lot of directionlessness during this time. So you will find the direction only if you depend on the divine. You ask for it and you will get that. See, this is the end of the cycle. The whole month something has happened. You are going to be learning during this time. So this is a beautiful kickstart to another cycle of 27 days when moon is going to be ingressing the whole zodiac. So when moon is in the first house of yours, that is going to be from the 6th to the 8th. So this is a beautiful time to start something new. As it is, you have a Ketu there. So you have a lot of energy towards healing others, acquiring more knowledge on the spiritual pursuits, like, the other realms of life. You're pretty much, in that zone of understanding the other side of the world. So this is going to be like, accomplishing your task, new task coming your way. Your confidence is getting better. Your decisions are coming easier. Don't be impulsive, because Ketu makes you impulsive and you suddenly detach yourself. You suddenly feel that, no, this is not the time that I have to take anybody's crap. So this is something, you might just be more vulnerable because of that. So you have to be emotionally very sound, be careful, and you cannot be anxious and impulsive during this time. Ketu's there. Be more aware of the subtle energies that are there, in the nurturing energies around you, because moon is your 11th lord. So maybe, you will be meeting your friends and taking their help and advice during this time as far as your investments is concerned. So this is going to be that kind of a week, and expressing your feelings is going to be the key, rather than confining yourself to that isolated zone. Okay, be more expressive and be more understanding what the others are feeling about you and themselves. Moon is going to be in your second house and Venus is there on the 9th, 10th. So this is the time when you will be more worried about, or you will be more focused on your emotions towards finances. And Venus means you're going to be spending a lot on some jewelry, some clothesline, or something, where you're going to be spending on aesthetics or buying something new. Okay. Yeah, you will feel that, you want that security now. You're thinking about growth. You're thinking about making money out of money. So you must have that security you will get through your family members. So depend on them. Just don't make decisions yourself. And on the flip side, you're going to be a little boring with this kind of a placement of moon in the second house. So get more involved in the activities at the home front rather than isolating yourself. Okay. So in relationship, this can be that your partner is going to be experiencing some health issues, or you might just experience that the partner is becoming little demanding during this time. Okay. So take care. And As you know, your second house is in between Ketu and Mars. So you have to, as it is, take care of your family members, your mental setup also, as far as your security is concerned. You might just have concerns related to all of that as well. Okay. But definitely this is going to get sorted gradually. Mercury is your Lagnesh in the fourth house. So this is also going to give you elevation at the workplace and some changes which are going to be positive coming through your way as well. Rahu Ketu, whenever transit through the Kendra, some changes definitely happen. Okay. And it's good if you are having any future prospects to the foreign lands. If you want to shift out, so this is going to be a good week to make such decisions as well. Okay. So enhance. Coming to the next sign, that is Libra. All right. So for Libra natives, this moon is going to be transiting your 11th, 12th, and first house this week. So 11th house is like you crave for emotional freedom. You want to connect with your own community, your own friends, your people around you when moon is here. But Saturn is quite restrictive. Saturn doesn't want you to go outbounds, like there is a boundary when Saturn is there. Or maybe your children are going to be very restrictive. They're going to be keeping an eye on you. Don't do this, don't do that. Okay. And surely this is a very good time to be more innovative and, how you can feel better about the situation. You want to be in that group, or your group gets little, better, and, you are moving around in that group now. There is also a sense of purpose, sense of accumulation and gains and accomplishment that you will experience during this week when moon is in your 11th house. Now spend some time on new projects, new ideas, complete the old and start afresh, rather than just getting in that mode, where you're just going on doing the same thing over and over again. You will not find any respite or any success there. If at all you don't change your perspective and change your ideas and your creativity, how you can change the ideas, that support that you need, you will get from your friend circle. Okay. Suppose you're doing something and you're not getting that breakthrough. So that breakthrough you will get if you take the help of your friends. They will be supportive of you and you will find that breakthrough also. Your dreams and hopes will be fulfilled at the workplace also. 4th, 5th is a good day for you. Virgo, that is your 12th house, from the 6th to the 8th. Moon is going to be in your 12th house. Now, this is 12th house means isolation. Ketu being there makes you very spiritually attached to the people around you, or maybe your own self. You're introspecting now, self-introspecting. See, Ketu was in your first house till a few days back. So now Ketu, since has come to your 12th house, you are keeping quiet. You are in your own zone. And this is the time when you should actually reinvent yourself, rejuvenate yourself, and how you can upgrade yourself in your spiritual realms, in your mentality, that relaxation period. This is something which will bring about, because when you're in isolation, you're relaxed also, because you're thinking about so many things. You're thinking about what's what and what's not, what's to be done. So that is something which is getting triggered up here with this Ketu in your 12th house. And Ketu is moving backwards, so and Mars is moving forward. So this is not a sort of a, Papa Kartari, but still, you're feeling quite suffocated with the surroundings. Thankfully, Venus is in your Lagna, so this is going to be a very positive thing that is happening in your life right now, which you need, very, very much needed, because when Ketu and Venus were together, almost at the same degrees, you're feeling quite uneasy, you're feeling quite detached, and you was, what's happening in my life? You have been going through that phase also, a couple of days back, in fact. Now you will be gaining that momentum. You will be having some inclination towards looking good, doing good for others. 9 to the 10th, you will experience this even more. You will meet the potential partner you have been waiting for. You'll be connecting with the people around you, and your communication gap that you have been having will get sorted also. Gradually, things will start moving forward. Also, from Jupiter, if you see, this week, Moon is going to be transiting through your fifth, sixth, and seventh houses. So this might bring about some health issues by the in the middle of the week, 6th to the 8th. So take care of your health. Take care of your partner's health also. If at all there are certain legal matters that you have to sort out. So this week is the week where you will be also discussing with the legalities of something. So maybe you will be meeting somebody, you'll be talking about how you can split, how you can just sort out things with a lawyer or somebody who is into all of this. So this is a good week, as in, as far as your communication with people is concerned, you'll be getting things sorted for yourself. So when you get solutions, you feel little better, isn't it? So yeah, that's what. Take care of your speech. You can go a little aggressive in your sharp in your voice also. Okay. Take care of your connection with your family members. You would really need to connect with people who are going to be, authoritative. You need to meet those kind of people wherein, you can use your potential well. So that's the week looking like for you, Libra. Okay. So all the best. Take care. Coming to the next sign, that is Scorpio. All right. For Scorpio natives, this week, Moon is going to be transiting your 10th, 11th, and 12th houses. So 4th to the 5th, this is a beautiful time. If at all you are thinking of growth at the workplace, you will get all sorts of support that you're looking for from your co-workers, from your bosses. Your goals are going to be set and achieved also. Your social status is going to improve. So be rest assured, things are moving towards better. And this is a great period as far as your overseas connections is concerned. You might be traveling, you might be meeting some people. Might why? Because you have your personal chart also. So it might match up 100%, it might match up to 10%. So depending on your Dasha, your transit, and superimposing the planets in your natal chart. So see for yourself. So this is a good time to make good, solid decisions now. You will be taking a call. Okay, I don't want to do this. I want to do this. I want to be here. I don't want to be here. You might just get some good proposal. You might leave this job where you are currently working. So definitely some changes coming your way. Also, there is a possibility when Moon is in the 11th house, 6th to the 8th, there is a lot of individuality attached to this and commitment attached to this zone when Moon is transiting your 11th house. And also, this is going to be a good time for healing yourself. Maybe some friend circle you're moving around in, they will come and help you, rescue you from entanglement that you are already involved in. So this is a good time for looking for that innovation, the ideas that you're getting, and putting forward that in front of your bosses and seniors also at the workplace. But this will bring about some cause to drive you. Okay. Ketu there detaches you from the negatives, basically. Some negatives, you will be very analytical, you will be getting into the depth and the detail of who's who. And then you will realize that, yes, this person doesn't deserve to be in my life, or I want this. So your goal setting is definitely very clear. And you're going to be an achiever for sure. And there's a drive, there's a force that, you will be also getting at, and you will be feeling better also in those areas of life. You're going to be very supportive of your friends, and they will also support you if some of them who are definitely the ones who should stay in your life. Also, you can be going in for some property related issues, or settling that, and buying and purchasing, all of that, and connecting with the overseas clients, getting some kind of business or investors from the overseas is also quite likely. If at all you're in the foreign land, there can be some stuck up energy as far as your travels is concerned, as far as your work is concerned. This can bring about some health issues also on the 9th and the 10th. So take care of that, but surely you feel quite clear about your goals now, what you really are looking at. Take care of your health, and your mental health also by the end of the week, because you might just feel quite isolated and you might just take the help of shopping, etc., or spending, going in for that shopping spree, because you want to just balance things out. Sometimes you feel low and you spend and then you feel bad, the guilt comes in. So that kind of a feeling also can be there. So just make sure that you don't overspend on things that you really don't need. Mercury is in your second house, good time to make money out of money, because Mercury is your lord of the 6th also, 11th also, and is aspected by the lord of the second. So very good time for investments, for making money out of money. And also there is a possibility that some potential partner comes into your life on the 9th and the 10th. Could be from the overseas lands or could be from your workplace. So that you have to see. But you have to be very much inclined towards spirituality, wisdom, knowledge, acquire more knowledge about your own skill, upskill yourself. So that'll be really positive for you, of course. Take care of your ego. Don't throw tantrums. Don't be rigid. Be more flexible. Things will fall in place, of course. Okay. Coming to the next sign, that is Sagittarius. Correct? Yeah. So for Sagittarius natives, Moon is going to be transiting your 9th, 10th, and 11th houses this week. So this will bring about some clarity about what you really want in life. You will feel that, you have that need to evaluate your spiritual pursuits. You want to meditate. You want to submerge yourself in some fantasy world on the 4th and the 5th. This can be a very beautiful time to explore the realms, like philosophy, religion, other places. You are traveling, you're meeting people, connecting with your guru, acquiring more knowledge, upskilling yourself. All of these energies are going to get active with Jupiter also in trine and Mercury also in trine. So you might be just taking up some course or joining some educational institute during this time. And this is going to be definitely very positive to start with on the 4th and the 5th. Maybe you are going to be reading some astrological books, some scriptures, Vedas, Puranas. You're going to be getting connected in those, maybe a Bible, if at all you're in that part of the world. You want, even if you're not, even if you're a Hindu, you're not a Christian, you're going to be reading a Bible maybe. So something out of the box, something, you have not decided and suddenly it triggers. Nothing that your family background says, something out of the box, something unconventional. Rahu is there in the Kendra. So it is about deviation from the path also. Maybe you're studying something and you start studying something else. And Jupiter in the 5th house is a good time for progeny, childbirth also. So this week you might be thinking about all of that as well. Being the Lagnesh in the trine is a beautiful placement, and Lagnesh is strong here. So if you want to upgrade yourself, this is the time. You must actually follow the right path and you will definitely be getting better. Middle of the week, that is on the 6th, 7th, and the 8th, Moon is going to be in the 10th house of yours. There can be some ego clashes at the workplace, or you might feel quite detached from the work, or you will actually, do so well that people appreciate you. Suddenly, you come out of that, zone where, you have been putting a lot of efforts, you could not get those accolades. So now you're going to be getting that support from the people at the workplace. You will also evaluate your goals, your inner needs during this week. And what do you really want? Your security, your social status, that is going to improve your career. This is the Dhwaja. This is a flag. Ketu in the 10th house is a flag. If you can use it well, this flag can come down also. It's up to you. What do you really want? When Moon is in your 10th house, you're definitely going to be working on yourself. And you're going to be really, working harder. Don't get detached from what you're doing. Don't get that virakta, just getting into the isolation. Don't feel too detached about whatever you're doing. You finish your karma. Because Rahu Ketu, when are in the Kendras, they really want you to quit your karma as far as your, your job is concerned, your work, your relationship with your bosses and seniors is concerned, your subordinates. They might not be supportive of you at times, but at the same time, it's a learning lesson for you. So do it. And definitely you will, by the end of the day, you will feel that, yes, you are a conqueror and an achiever. So this is what this Moon Ketu conjunction will be giving you. There can be some anxiety also because there is a lot of workload on your head and you have targets. So this can be something like that also, but mostly it is a very progressive move and you are going to be workaholic during this week. Also, you will be listening to others. You might be just, helping others during this time as well. Okay. Venus is in your 11th house. It's hemmed between Mars and Ketu, though Ketu is moving backwards, Mars is moving forwards. So forward. So this is not sort of a hem between malefics, but yes, it is. So when you are going to be having Venus in the 11th house, firstly, you're going to be meeting a potential partner at the place where you are, involved in, maybe your friend circle, your community you move around in, or your school, college, etc., or your workplace. You're going to be actually quite expressive. And also you're going to be very innovative. You're going to be feeling better when you're moving in the group, a group of ladies, girls, especially because Venus is there. And spend few days, working on your new ideas, new projects. Maybe, you're going to be achieving that kind of success or breakthroughs that you have been waiting for from a long time. If you're working on something, you suddenly get that breakthrough. You feel that, oh, wow, the energies are flowing now. So that is something that you require. You have been waiting for that day. Okay, so that's something is going to trigger right now. So make the best use of this Venus is ingress in your 11th house. This is the time when you will experience all the good things, as far as your good looks, your wardrobe change and your buying, purchasing of things, vehicles, etc. is concerned. So this, and travels also on cards. So make sure that you are taking good care of your friends, maybe they need you. Okay. They become very serious also about you. So just make sure that you take part in their lives actively. They need your support. Also, there is Sun and Mars in the 12th house. So this can lead to some foreign journeys also. Excuse me. And this can also lead to some kind of some kinds of health issues to your one of your relatives. You have to see that relative at the hospital, maybe, So, and you can spend on the electronic gadgets also this week. Okay. Coming to the next sign, that is Capricorn. And please do write in the comment section if something matched up. So that'll be really great. And if it didn't also, please do write. So for Capricorn natives this week, Moon is going to be in your 8th house to start with, and it's going to be moving gradually to your 9th and the 10th houses this week. So when Moon is in the 8th house, it so happens that, you feel quite choked, you feel quite disoriented, but thankfully Jupiter and Mercury are also in trine to this Moon. So there will be a lot of support, divine support from your for you. Also stay focused. This can lead to disorientation. You can feel that, you're doing things, but you're not getting that drive. You're not getting that achievement. And, you don't feel that connection. So with Saturn also in the 2nd house, you might feel that detachment also. But thankfully, Mercury and Jupiter will keep you going. And you will feel that, and Saturn being the ruler of your Lagna. So this is going to be giving you some support also at the same time. Some deep-seated fears, desires, issues. This might just get sorted by the end of this 4th, 5th this week. Also, there can be some kind of jealousy and possessiveness that you're going to be overcoming as well. You're going to be more communicative with your own self in your head. Okay, this is not right. I shouldn't be doing that. I shouldn't be doing this. This is a good time to travel to the foreign lands, though. If your Moon is in the 8th house already in your natal chart also, so this will lead to some changes. Maybe you're traveling to the overseas, you're getting married. All of that is also triggering with on the 4th and the 5th. You're going to be deciding something like that also. Then we have, or some intimate relationship can also trigger. There is also, some kind of loneliness that you feel when Moon is in the 8th house. So don't make major decisions during this day, 4th and the 5th, and don't feel too anxious about making some major decisions, especially the financial decisions. So you be careful about that because you're emotionally disoriented, as I said. Moon is going to be in the 9th house on the 6th, 7th, 8th, and it's going to be conjunct Ketu for the first time after the moon has Ketu and Rahu have changed signs. So moon when connects with Ketu in the 9th house, now you want to explore the hidden realms, philosophy, paraphysics, also astrology and religion, exploring places where, you're going to be in that isolation. You want to be in that, not religious, you're going to be very spiritually inclined. Suddenly you want to connect with your guru. You will feel that you want to meet your teachers, from the school time. You will connect with them and suddenly you will find your answers that you have been waiting for. See, when you connect with somebody from the past, remember you're seeking answers. You want to connect with them. Maybe you're lost. So connect with them. And this is the time when you will explore and you will get those responses that you've been looking for. So this is a beautiful time, 6th to the 8th is a beautiful time to do so. Maybe you'll be leaving your job and joining somewhere else. You have been feeling quite claustrophobic there and you just get another breakthrough and you just go. That is also going to maybe happen. And also you will roam freely. You will be more into divinity. You're suddenly becoming too much into, spending time into meditation, seeking that nirvana, right? So this is something, you might have experienced also, or you're going to be experiencing the same after you have visited a religious place. You feel those energies for a long time. So that kind of an energy you will be experiencing, something which is positively endless, which is Shiva. Remember, that's Shiva Shakti. Okay. And there can be that you're, by the end of the week, that is 9th, 10th, you might just be having some kind of connect with some female counterparts at the workplace. Somebody will connect with you. You're going to be making some decisions as far as your work is concerned. You're going to be finishing off the project and taking up new ones. You can be also achieving those goals. You'll be joining a new workplace, meeting somebody, and deciding about the current situation, you want to deal with, maybe going in for some consultation also. You are feeling quite charged up now. Things are going to be moving towards positive. You have been waiting for that from a long, long time. And your career-wise, it's an upward graph. And this might bring about you being patient and listening to others' problems also. Because you have been experiencing that, life is good when you give others. It becomes better for you yourself when you start giving others unconditionally. And you're going to be experiencing those good things now. They are coming back to you. Okay. And if you are thinking of anything to do with your, your purchase of property, being in the world, I have to give you those predictions also. So maybe you're purchasing your property, redoing your place, buying some electronic gadgets, something to do with mobile cover you want to change, etc. So you're going to be doing that also this week. Also, this is the time when you will be having some kind of changes in your relationship with the people around you, with your siblings. The chemistry and bonding is going to change. You're going to be meeting some new people at the workplace, influential people also. So this is the week when you will be having many changes coming through, and you're deep down, you are experiencing that nirvana kind of an energy for sure. Okay. Good time for starting education, upskilling yourself, upgrade yourself, disconnect from what you have, unlearn to learn. That's what you have to do. Okay. Coming to the next sign, that is Aquarius. For Aquarius natives, this week moon is going to be transiting your, one sec. Moon is going to be transiting your, your 7th, 8th, and 9th houses. So when moon is in the 7th house, you are very emotional about your people. Whosoever is in contact with you, you become very emotional. You want to respect them. You want to help them. You want to talk to them. You want to be the divine thing, in their life. So that's the best thing about you, with Saturn also in the Lagna. You have been feeling detached. You are isolated, but you are very helpful. You're still very helpful, when moon is in the seventh house, it just tries to tame those energies, which are flowing in your life, which is taking, it's like helping others. Those kind of energies are really going to help you also. As far as your relationship with your partner is concerned, this can bring about some unhappiness during the first half of the week. Maybe 4 to the 8th, you might feel that there is some health issues, or you're having complications with the partner's family, or there can be that you yourself are becoming a little detached from your partner, and some new chemistry and bonding is going to trigger. Maybe you will come across somebody and you will just find that, yes, this is the one. Okay. And moon is going to be in your 8th house also, and Ketu is already there. You have to take care of your health, your mental setup. You're being suspicious. You're being under that scanner also. Maybe your partner is suspicious. Your partner's family is getting suspicious about you. So just keep a constant check on yourself, what you're doing. Is it correct or not? So you have to be under that scanner. And also, this is Sasi Yoga and Ruchaka Yoga also forming for you. Mars is in the indignity, Saturn is in dignity. So there is a lot of energy at the workplace. People are going to be recognizing you. Some influential people you'll be getting in touch with as well. Energy levels might be a little low though, but you will be loaded with work. So you have to finish one by one everything, and then you should just, move further on, rather than just doing 10 things at a time. It's not going to fetch you anything. And also, ninth house is hem between Mars and Ketu. So you might be feeling very spiritual this week. You will feel very much involved in those kind of activities and realms, where you are exploring yourself, your bigger realms of life. You're going to be traveling. You're going to be meeting those kinds of people who are going to be uplifting you, meeting a guru, consultation from the astrologer. All of that is quite likely. Also, Jupiter is there, right opposite this Venus. So this is a very beautiful time to connect with your father, with your, also you can connect with your siblings, they might guide you. Don't have the ego, coming in between the relationships. Okay. And 9 to the 10, especially, you must actually work on your mental setup. This might be the time that people need your support. Female counterparts, get connected with the family, the females in the family also. They might require your help. And this is also a very good time to connect with your friends. Mercury is in your 11th house. So this is definitely going to be a good period to be more innovative, good ideas that you'll be getting, and you'll be implementing them as well. Also, for children, this is a good time. If at all they want to go away from the place where they are and move to the foreign lands, it's a good time period. And also, when moon is in the 8th house, it has a Venus in the 2nd. So this might be that you're going to be reading those kinds of books, which are erotic books also. You're going to be too much involved in those realms, you're isolating, but you're at the same time very much involved in your, maybe you can have a self-centric approach also. You're going to be too much to yourself during this week. Okay. And yeah, that's what. Coming to the next sign, which is the last one, that is Pisces. For Pisces natives, this week, moon is going to be in your 6th, 7th, and 8th houses. So this is going to be the time when you have to be very careful about your decisions as far as your work is concerned. You might be making major decisions, policy decisions, strategy planning. This might lead to some analysis about whatever you're doing, about the work, the meticulous thinking, thought process. Align your thought process. So this is a beautiful week to start with on the 4th and the 5th, especially. If at all you have to do anything to do with your health, your fitness, etc., you want to start something, some fire energy is going to trigger now. Something which was missing, you could not do things, and now you're going to be experiencing that things are moving now. With Rahu Ketu axis predominant right now, with Rahu over your Lagna, Ketu over your 7th. So this might make you more attached to the material realms and more involved in those comfort zone, of yours. So don't be too lazy. If at all you want your relationship to be happier and satisfying, you have to focus on your partner also. partner might become very spiritually inclined, or you might come across somebody who's into those realms, religious ceremonies, performing some religious activities often, more than usual. And also you will come across some people who are going to be making shifts, or changes in your life. Also, you will be coming across those kinds of people during this week, especially 6th to the 8th is the week, is the time when you will meet somebody who's going to be helping you change your perspective also. But you have to have that approach where you take everybody along with you rather than leaving them aside. Take care of your partner's health. It is not looking good, and it could be some gynae problem or something to do with your with the lower abdominal region, and your in-laws, if you're married, are going to be helpful. If not, you have to sort out your ancestral inheritance related issues. So this is going to be a very beautiful time, especially on the 9th and the 10th. If you have to sign certain papers, you can do that as well. Upgrade yourself, enhance yourself, and upskill yourself. This is a beautiful time to do so. Maybe somebody from the foreign lands will come into your life and will help you upgrade yourself, something you will learn from them. Or maybe you need investors and they'll be coming through and coming your way. And big chunks of money will also be coming your way because from the foreign land, because 11th Lord is in the 12th house, and Mars, your Bhagya Lord, is in the Bhagya house. So your the divine help, as we say, is always by your side, and it's going to be really upgrading you. It's going to be actually helping you improve in your life, in all the spheres of life. In fact, Mercury is in the Kendra as well, in the 10th house of yours. So you might be into too much of movement right now. Maybe there is a possibility that you are going to be traveling a lot. You'll be meeting more communication related people, more. Or maybe you're going to be in the PR and the public services, and you're going to be also joining new job profiles might change as well. Some electronic gadgets are also involved. Maybe something to do with that is also triggering this week. And you might be getting into that zone of learning more, acquiring more knowledge, not superficially, but definitely in depth. Children are also going to be on the improving side. They're going to be changing, their subjects, or maybe some house change or job change for your children also coming through this week. Okay. So I think this is it for all the 12 ascendants, moon signs, and the Dasha sign-wise predictions. Please do write in the comment section if it was something. If I get time, I definitely try to respond back to your queries. But if I don't, please pardon me for that. And do write in the comment section what triggered and what didn't, what matched up, what didn't. That really helps me grow. Okay. Thank you so much, because it's always an ongoing research, right? Stay blessed, everyone. Have a great week ahead. The 49th week. Don't forget, there are 52 weeks in a year. We are on the 49th. Stay blessed. Have fun. Om Tat Sat.